Hi everyone, it's Roxanne Hodge. I'm going to talk a little bit today about the neuroscience of resilience. So what's important, something to think about. It's one thing to talk about resilience, but it's to understand how the brain works. So I'm going to just kind of try my best to point out the three parts of the brain because I think it's important that you know about it. I call this the boss, so this it's called the prefrontal cortex of the brain, and that's the critical part of our brain that makes us, kind of go to work, get the groceries, pick up the kids from school. The middle part is called the limbic, or the emotional part of the brain, and the back part is called the old brain, or the reptilian part of the brain. So what happens is when something happens to us, what occurs is that, let's say I am stressed because I missed a deadline at work and I'm worried about my performance. What happens is then that the prefrontal cortex immediately shuts down. It's kind of like the CEO says, I'm going on an extended vacation. The middle part of the brain kind of starts to light up like a Christmas tree with all the things that I'm concerned about. And the back part of the brain kicks in to either fight, flight, or freeze, which is basically what we're meant to be to protect ourselves. So if I'm fearful of something, I automatically, our brain does the same thing. All of our brains do the same thing. So what I say to people oftentimes is, at that point you're saying, okay, what can I do to turn back on the prefrontal cortex, or say to the CEO, hey, it's time for you to come back to work. So some simple things are to say to yourself, stop. What's really going on? Where are you? And what's going on for you? If it's harder to do that out loud, take out a piece of paper and say, okay, what just happened there? Why was I triggered? What am I thinking? What am I feeling? Or, what am I worried about? Am I worried about the future? I'm kind of going back to the past? And what are those things I'm saying to myself? And then look around the room and say, okay, well, even though I feel like this right now, what is it that I know that's actually in front of me that would kind of get me out of my head? I'm in my car, or, I'm in St. Catharines. It's, 2:15 in the day. Even though I'm thinking this, really, am I okay right now? I'm pretty good. So I really want to have you to start to challenge to think, what part of the brain am I in? The front, the back, the middle, or the back? And once you kind of find yourself a lot kind of stuck in your emotion of what's happening, then really, really challenge yourself to say, okay, what can I do to bring the CEO back to work? And use one of your senses, like I just did, looking around, listening to sounds, touching textures, whatever you need to. We have 5 senses, use them accordingly. So I hope this was a bit helpful. Let me know if you're liking what you're hearing from me and what kind of things you'd like me to also discuss. So it's Roxanne from the Authentic Connection Movement. Take care. We'll chat with you again soon. Bye-bye.